I tell you, it's so dry out there, too. It's been dry. Take a look at the picture we have here. Water vapor imagery showing that dry air moving through. Even though a front is making its way through, that dry air is continuing to move in through that region. And when fronts move through, the winds really pick up, too. And that can sometimes, again, fan the flames. Right now, they seem to be getting a handle on it, but that's not good news. They could use a big storm system there just to kind of actually moisten everything up, but it's not going to happen with this front. Things are very dry out west. Things are changing here as the dry air that was around is slowly moving out now, and we're starting to see some moisture return. The Van Wezel webcam showing a beautiful day out on the water again, but the winds will start to pick up too due to a low pressure system developing to our south. Right now the rain you can see is moderate to heavy down to the south of us now over South Florida, down into the Cuba and also in the Florida Straits. This area of low pressure will continue to work its way to the west. A surface low will develop, it appears, near the Yucatan and also near the western tip of Cuba, and then eventually move into the southeast Gulf of Mexico. It will keep us in a pretty good chance for showers and storms over the next several days right now. You can see those rain showers are rather sporadic, but there is some sort of a counterclockwise swirl to the storms that we're seeing right now down to our south. Not much happening right here, right now. It is quiet and should stay that way through the overnight hours. Currently, we have 88 degrees, the dew point temperature at 68. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 10, and the pressure 29.89 inches, and that is falling slightly at this hour. Well, the hourly forecast for Friday, the 13th, looks like this. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures warming into the mid to upper 80s, so above average we go, with a good chance for showers and storms scattered about throughout the late afternoon and early evening. The forecast model is depicting some showers around, not so much tonight, but tomorrow afternoon, those showers kind of working their way in. This is at 2:30. You can see them scattered about, and then even up through about 6, 7 o'clock, things start to dry out as the low pressure area continues to move to the west. We'll see another round of showers and storms developing on Saturday. A little bit more, I think, too, on Saturday, with a better chance for a little bit more coverage throughout the day on Saturday, as showers and storms will be in the forecast for the foreseeable future. And it looks like no real significant cold fronts making their way into our area anytime soon. Well, this is really an amazing story. This is now a Category 2 hurricane. 100-mile-an-hour winds associated with Ophelia way out there in the Atlantic, which is unusual in the first place to have a hurricane out here, but now a Category 2, and the eye is really well defined at this point. There is a chance it could get a little bit stronger, but unlikely becoming a Category 3 storm at this point. You never know. This has been a crazy season. The latest on it, it's stationary. You saw in that satellite imagery, not moving much at all. Top winds now at 100 miles an hour. It is stationary. It's drifting now slightly to the east. There's the forecast path and track, becoming a Category 1 by tomorrow. And notice all the models are in agreement with this one. It's a very narrow cone, if you will. And as the forecast goes, unfortunately, it's headed right toward Ireland and England in time, and could be a very significant low pressure system. It won't have the tropical characteristics, but it'll have hurricane force winds. And right now, anywhere from Ireland to the east thereof into England. Water temperatures are still very warm here, and especially in the western Caribbean Sea. Until we get a couple of cold fronts to move through, it won't shut that down as far as hurricane production goes for some time, until we get those cold fronts to move on through. Northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be 2 to 3 feet with a moderate chop out there. Water temperature now at 84 degrees. UV index will be at 8 tomorrow as clouds will move in throughout the afternoon and evening. High tide 9:52 and a low tide at 1 o'clock. Sunset at 7:04 tonight. A little bit of patchy fog, otherwise partly cloudy and warm, 75 for a low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, scattered showers and storms in the afternoon and evening, 89 for your high. The extended forecast does call for a much better chance for rain over the weekend, and looks like the rain chance staying at 40% through all of next week. Back to you.